What's cracking with y'all? It's your boy K-Mac back up in this thing. Blitzburg Coach Podcast, recording live. Post gym, talking Pittsburgh Steelers tomorrow. 9:30 a.m., man. 9:30 in the morning. Going against the Minnesota Vikings, NFC North foe. And, yeah, man, let's dive right in. Saturday, currently. Injury reports, all that stuff's come out. And let's dive in, preview, and dive into the goods, the bads, the más o menos, which means so-so in Spanish, if you don't know, or in today's term, 6-7, whatever. So stupid. So yeah, let's talk about it, man. Obviously, season 3 right now, episode whatever. I think we're on episode 84. Yeah, man. 9:30 a.m. tomorrow Eastern Time. Steelers Vikings from Ireland, dude. Who would have thought? Big time game for the Steelers to really seize a great opportunity ahead and potentially get to 3-1 before their bye week would be massive. Considering the fact we've only really had one true home game, lost that game. This is a road game, yet we're the home team, I guess. Whatever. That has a lot to do with the Rooney's heritage stemming from Ireland. And the Vikings, man, I think they're a legit team. I don't think they're, we've beaten the Jets. They're not a good football team. The Patriots, I think they're probably better than the Jets, but not by much. And to be honest with you, we really didn't win that game. The Patriots lost that game. Now, if we had, seized that opportunity off the 5 turnovers and scored 30-plus points, beat them by 3 or 2 possessions, I'd call that a good win or an actual win. But to me, that wasn't a win. The fact that you had 5 takeaways and you only won by 1 score and it came down to a 4th down with a minute to go or whatever, come on, dude. This offense needs to go. It needs to get running, and all of that is based on one thing, the offensive line. And I talked about it in the preview up to the, leading up to the season. It's like, this offensive line is so unproven. It's going to take time to gel. So we just have to be patient. I mean, you're talking about, I hate talking about it, but I got to keep things straight, man. I got to keep things honest with y'all. The tackles are young and unproven. Broderick Jones does not play with leverage. He gets bull rushed. He plays so high and upright. He doesn't play with leverage. He doesn't attack first. He reacts. He doesn't attack. He reacts. Seumalo's been up and down. I really feel like he hasn't really been that good since we signed him. And he's supposed to be the veteran of the group. Zach Frazier, I feel like last year he was a beast. This year it's taken him a while to warm up, but I have no doubts in his game. I think he'll, start to get back to his form of last season. Mason McCormick, I feel like, is a decent guard, but, he was a 4th-round player from a fucking, North Dakota State or whatever, a smaller school. Not to say good players can't come out of those schools, but, those guys are better off as backups, not starters like that. Is he going to be a good starter, a Pro Bowler? No. But is he a filler? I guess. And then Troy Fautanu is basically still a rookie. Let's keep it real. He played a couple drives last year during that Denver game. And is now, our right tackle. I think he's shown more promise than Broderick Jones through Jones has been here for 3 years. Some of the shit he does, he should not be doing, like just basic stuff. Fautanu, I think, has shown more promise through his very young and early career. So, and that's why I really think we haven't really seen the passing game do anything, because, really? Is that necessary? How is A-Rod going to throw the ball if the fucking line can't protect? He's constantly getting hit. He's 42 years old. I just hope he doesn't get hurt. Because you watch these games, and it's like, yeah, okay, whatever. We didn't allow any sacks last week, but that's because Rodgers had to throw it out so quick, and he was still getting cracked. It wasn't like he was given a clean pocket, and Rodgers looks like he can't really step into his throws. He's having to like throw it off his back foot, and if you're not really able to step into your throws, how can you really push the ball down the field with any velocity? And I feel like, I know it was just one game, but I know he got sacked a lot in that Jets game, but I feel like that Jets game showed he can still make a lot of good throws. He can still do some good things. But if the line can't fucking protect, we're not going to be able to get into any of that. We're not going to be able to use the middle of the field. And I'm not going to give Tomlin a pass for this, but maybe we just can't, because our receivers can't beat their man in coverage. They can't get open. I feel like DK Metcalf, I knew was going to be underutilized. I fucking knew it. It's like we paid this guy all this money, and 4 catches last week with no Christian Gonzalez on the Patriots is crazy to me. What do you have, like 6 targets? Like, he's got to catch the ball too. That's another thing. But I know we're not even talking about the Vikings game, but I'm just talking about the state of the team at this point in the season. It's 2-1, and we haven't really played good. The Steelers, what can you say we've done good at this year so far? Not stopping the run. Not beating the pass, not defending the pass, that's for sure. Can't get off the field on 3rd down. Offensively, can't run the ball. Offensively, can't pass the ball. Can't protect A-Rod. Can't give our running backs any holes, yet we're 2-1. Shout out to Boz Boz is really the only bright spot on this team currently, besides, I would say, Nick Herbig and Derek Harmon. So, obviously, besides, the given names, the TJs, the Cams. I thought Cam Hayward did play a lot better last week. I think he just needed a little bit of some time to warm up to the season. So, whatever. But here we are, man, 2-1 against a non-conference opponent led by Kevin O'Connell and Brian Flores. I still wish Brian Flores would be with us. And I wish he'd be our DC, because that motherfucker knows how to scheme some shit up. Stunts, pressures, exotic looks. We don't have any of that, and I think that's because of the fact we don't have all of our players yet. Highsmith is injured. What else is new? Deshaun Elliott is probably going to be back tomorrow. He has no injury designation. JPJ is questionable with the hamstring. I hate that they got rid of all these fucking injury tags. It used to be like doubtful or probable. Or maybe there was another one, but like now it's like questionable is 50-50. And based off the participation of the player, JPJ was pretty much limited throughout the entire week. So, and hamstrings are fucking, hamstrings are iffy, man. It's like you could fucking just re-injure it and be out for a few more weeks. Would I like to see everybody out there tomorrow? Fuck yeah, I would. Because I know schematically they're not going to change much, but I think after the bye week, once we get everyone back, I think they'll start to get into some more of their hopefully exotic packages. Though, apparently numbers show the Steelers are the second highest blitz rate team in the league, which I can maybe see that, because when you look at a lot of the plays that beat us, it's man-to-man coverage. So what are we doing? Probably rushing 7, covering with 4. Or rush with 6, drop fucking coverage. I don't know, whatever. But yeah, getting Deshaun Elliott back tomorrow would definitely be nice. Peppers has been good. It's fucking get Chuck Clark off the field. Get Chuck Clark off the field. He got picked on bad last week. Juan Thornhill snaps have massively reduced. I do like having Peppers in there, so we'll see how that looks tomorrow with that rotation. But yeah, the Vikings are a solid football team. Are they the best team in the NFC? No, but I think they have good coaching. I think they have a good team. Obviously evident of their 14 wins of last season, though. Sam Darnold, some different players, but still, nonetheless, Kevin O'Connell, I think is a good coach. Definitely a good offensive coach. And then Flores definitely brings some good defensive looks, and he's definitely gonna bring it tomorrow against this offensive line, whether it's stunts, blitzes, exotic looks. And that's really the matchup for me. It's like, I think the defense will play okay tomorrow. I think they'll make some plays, but it's just, I know they'll make plays. I know they've gotten better in some areas as far as stopping the run. You know, the first game was awful. The Seahawks game, the first half was good. Second half, not so good. Last week, they really stuffed the run, so getting Harmon back was massive for that key part. But, I mean, it's just like, are we really going to get better on third down defense? That's the thing, man. Are we really actually going to get better on third down defense? That's the main thing to me. We can't get off the field. It's third and long, dude, and the Steelers cannot get off the field. And if we can't get off the field, teams extend drives, they run the ball, we get tired. The offense goes 3 and out. The time of possession is fucking massively in their favor. We've seen this story a million times, but the Steelers just continue to find ways because they get a turnover or two, or they get a sack that pushes them out of field goal range. I've seen this story a million fucking times, and I'm tired of it. I think it's time for the defense to get off the field. You know, get off the field. That's my main thing. Get off the field. You know, fucking, I'm tired of teams exploiting the middle of the field with crossing routes, slants, fucking in routes, tight ends. The tight end, wide open tight ends in the red zone should not be fucking happening on this defense. I don't care what anybody says. The fucking miscommunications, the breakdowns and coverage, the assignments, all that shit, that's got to end, dude. We're fucking 4 games in. You guys want all these players talking about how legendary this defense was going to be? You fucking kidding me, dude? We got walked up and down the field last week by fucking Drake May and who? Hunter Henry? I mean, they're not great players, but they're not bad, but they're not fucking... We're not talking about fucking Travis Kelce, fucking George Kittle, fucking Brock Bowers here. We're talking about fucking bunch of... Whatever, dude. Whatever. But, yeah, offensively, it's going to be interesting to see what the fuck happens tomorrow. You know, Jaylen Warren was limited all week. He's questionable tomorrow. I pray to God he plays, or we're not going to win. I don't care what anybody says. Jaylen Warren is the only motherfucker on offense with juice. He's made so many players miss tackles. He's fucking gotten so many yards after contact. I think over fucking 60% of his yards are yards after contact. He doesn't go, the first guy doesn't bring him down. I'm not going to say he's a fucking amazing running back, but you can see it, man. If the Steelers offensive line could just give him a hole or two sometimes, he could really do some good damage. I think he could really average 4 or 5 yards a carry at times. And you know he's going to bring at least 40 to 50 yards receiving out of the backfield. We can see it, man. He's one of the few players on offense that can really produce big play potential any fucking time in the game. And I fucking don't say that I don't say that for anybody. But he's really one of the few players on offense that can fucking flip the field. Outside of like a DK Metcalf. I think Jonnu Smith can bring some of that kind of ability, but doesn't matter if the line doesn't protect, and especially doesn't matter if we don't fucking block for him. Let alone if he doesn't play. If he doesn't play, then you're talking Kenneth Gainwell, probably increased snaps for Caleb Johnson, and then Trey Sermon got elevated from the practice squad today, so I'm expecting him to probably be, the kickoff return man, or maybe he'll play some running back. I don't know. Maybe that's what that means, or maybe they're just going to have him at fucking special teams. I don't know, but this is speculation. But the offense, I'm sorry, but they have to get going. It's just going to be tough tomorrow, man, because the Vikings, we just can't block, dude. It's I'm talking about, are we really going to win tomorrow? I know last week I'd said we'd probably lose, and it felt like a loss more than a win to me. We won the game, and I knew it'd be a close game. I said it'd probably be a close game. This one tomorrow, I truly feel like this game tomorrow is going to go one of two ways. I think we'll either win a close game or we get blown out. The Vikings, obviously, Carson Wentz is a backup, but will be playing because J.J. McCarthy suffered an injury. Their starting running back Aaron Jones is out. Jordan Mason's a solid running back. Not as good of a pass catcher out of the backfield as Aaron Jones, but he's still a solid running back who runs hard, not easy to tackle, and we sucked at tackling this year. So, and the Vikings just whooped the Bengals. I know, no Joe Burrow, but dude, you fucking put up 48 points on a fucking NFL team. That's pretty fucking good. That's not fucking easy to do. So, yeah, the Vikings, I mean, Jordan Mason, fucking Justin Jefferson, how are we going to guard him? They get Jordan Addison back. He's another good fucking receiver. One of the better number 2s in the league. I'll fucking say that. TJ Hawkinson is no slouch. I don't know if he's as good as he used to be, but he's still a solid tight end. I know defensively they're not going to have Andrew Van Ginkel, who was a good edge player, underrated as fuck, if we're being honest. Definitely underrated, and was a large contributor to their success of their team last year. So in comes Dallas Turner, I think's his name, former first-round pick from Alabama. So, and their defense scored 2 touchdowns last week. So we're going to have to fucking play turnover-free football, as always, because our margin of error is so fucking small. We got to fucking score points. I mean, I know we love Boz, and I will never turn down a Boswell field goal, because that motherfucker, anywhere from the logo in, he's money. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. He's the best kicker in the NFL. They do this clutch, they do this money. Doesn't matter where, when. Could be Mars, could be on the fucking moon. That dude will fucking hit it. And it's not even close. Fuck, dude. This is a tough game. This is really a tough game. I know the Steelers are plus 2.5 underdogs. I just think the offensive line, it's hard to trust them right now. It really is. And the way we utilize DK Metcalf, to me, just makes no fucking sense. I mean, the guy should have fucking 8 targets a game. We saw the same thing with George Pickens. I think their games are very similar, but I think DK Metcalf is faster once he gets going. You know, you give him some space to run with, and that's what we've seen with him so far this year. You give him yards and space to work with, and he can really fucking put on the zoomies, man. He can really fucking move. And a lot of his yards, and a lot of our yards this year have honestly been yards after catch, which has been something we've lacked in past years because of fucking dumb sideline routes and fucking just dumb route utilization. But this year, you know, where the fuck are the tight ends? Jonnu Smith is questionable tomorrow. Does that finally mean we get to see Darnell Washington? Where the fuck has he been? We got 3 tight ends and we don't even fucking use them. What the fuck was the point of trading for Jonnu Smith then? I don't know. Are we running this vanilla ass offense because Tomlin doesn't trust the offensive line? Is it Arthur Smith? I mean, I'm voting fucking Tomlin, but I mean, I understand because the line, but fuck, dude. Is it Rodgers, I'm sure, is like, fuck that, dude, let's go. I don't know. But we're going to find out tomorrow what the fuck this team is about, because if we win tomorrow, I think that's fucking the biggest win of the year so far. The Vikings are a legit team. They were in the playoffs last year. And on the road, that's fucking 3 out of our first 4 games on the road, and you're 3-1 coming to a bye week with fucking AFC North games coming up and a chance to really fucking do some damage, especially considering the Chiefs and Ravens play tomorrow. If the Ravens are 1-3 and we're 3-1, you have to be optimistic. You have to be optimistic. I know it's fucking early, but the Ravens being 1-3 would be fucking massive for this division, because let's be honest, the Bengals aren't going to do shit with Jake Browning. And the Browns are the Browns, okay? The Browns are the Browns. All right, they're the Browns. I know they won last week. They'll get a win or 2 or 3. They'll probably beat us, because that's how that works. But I know before the year I said the Ravens would win this shit easily, but the Ravens have not looked good. Let's be honest. Let's call a spade a spade. Their defense was supposed to be legit, and their defense has not looked legit. Now, I know they played the Buffalo Bills and the Detroit Lions, who are 2 Super Bowl contenders, but if your defense is really about it, you are not going to allow 41 points and get ran all the fuck over by the fucking Lions. I know the Lions are beast. The Lions are fucking beast. But that's not Ravens football. That's not the Ravens I fucking know. Which I don't give a fuck. I like to see it, but I'll call it how I fucking see it. The Ravens and Steelers are fucking more... They used to be more similar than they were fucking different. So, this has been a long show, but there's been a lot to discuss. But, yeah, injury-wise, Deshaun's back. Deshaun Elliott will be nice to have. He's a fucking great tackler. I thought he played great last year, to be honest with you. A really good free agent addition. JPJ, I don't think he's going to play. I think they'll just sit and rest him because they know, we know. I mean, is this a game that's must win? It is, because they're all must win games. But is this a game we can afford to drop? I believe so, because it's a non-conference opponent. Our only loss is to the Seahawks. That's an NFC team. Who gives a fuck? Whatever. But yeah, Jalen Warren and Jonnu Smith being questionable. I think Warren plays. Jonnu, if he does, he does. If he doesn't, it's whatever. We barely even use him anyway. So maybe Darnell Washington. I just don't understand why the fuck Darnell Washington isn't in there more on run plays. Is that because that's an easy look? Like, hey, if Darnell's in there, they're running the ball. If Jonnu's in there, they're passing the ball. But Jonnu Smith is not a big tight end. Darnell Washington is a fucking mammoth of a he's a fucking mountain. So, but that's it for me, man. Final prediction, give me Steelers give me Steelers 20, Vikings 17. Give me Steelers 20, Vikings 17. I think we'll get 2 turnovers tomorrow. I think we'll get 2. I know number 90 is going to bring it. Derek Harmon, I think he'll get some more snaps. Just please don't get injured, young brother. We need you, man. Derek Harmon, I think, in limited snaps, man, I think he showed some good shit last week. And having him and Cam Hayward will be nice to have. And then Keanu Benton can just slide in wherever the fuck he can. I mean, I don't know why they're trying to play my nose tackle. We don't have a nose tackle. That's a problem. We do not have a nose tackle. So we're in our base defense. We're getting fucking ran all over. So, I don't know. We'll see what the fuck happens. What do you guys think tomorrow? Steelers, Vikings. I know it's not going to be easy. It's never fucking easy with this team. But I guess, as I always say, I wouldn't want any other fucking way. I mean, inject this shit into my veins. I live for it. But you know and I know, around 12 o'clock, we're all going to be fucking biting our nails, fucking sweating. Because this team, Mike Tomlin we don't win easy. No, we don't. We don't win easy games. It's the NFL, man. These guys are fucking pros. But god damn it, wouldn't it be nice if we just fucking won a game by 10 points for once? Like, wouldn't it be nice if it was like 27-10 in the third quarter? Just kind of chilling, sipping. I don't know. I'm talking too much, but hey, man, it's a podcast. Hope you all enjoyed it. Share it, love it. Fucking subscribe, hit the thumbs up. We're everywhere, man. Facebook, Twitter, /X, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Spotify, Buzzsprout. Find it, watch it, listen, hear it, take it in. Because I don't even got to say it. But I believe I'm probably one of the biggest fucking fans on this earth. I don't even like saying or tooting my horn, but it's like, I'll fucking be there next month. I'm going to that fucking Packers game, man. I'm going to that game. Maybe I'll do a vlog or so. I gotta do something crazy, man. I gotta fucking show the fuck out. Because those tickets are gonna be expensive, but, fuck it, whatever, man. You gotta live in the moment. And I'll be back in the 412. But anyways, man, we out this thing. Here we go, Steelers. #Blitzburg Coverage Podcast. Hope you all enjoyed the episode. And comment down below, what do you guys think of the game tomorrow, man? How you feeling? Let's fucking go.